Today, we have a large contingent of doctoral graduates, and I'm going to ask that they all stand up. Now, as I just said, I mentioned the thesis that the master's level have gone through. Now we go to the dissertation level. In the dissertation level, we take very, very close scrutiny of. Some of the dissertations that are submitted are hundreds of pages in length, worthy of any submission to any, again, major university in this country. Our standards are high. We will be, actually, a lot of you are very fortunate. We will be tripling our curriculum by the end of this year. Tripling. Why? To stay ahead. To keep that image alive and growing. All of you, when you were informed that your dissertation had been improved, you then were sent a doctoral oath. And you signed it just as the ministerial graduates did. And it's an oath that was really based on the oath of Hippocrates. Much of it taken from that, because the oath of Hippocrates is very, very powerful for the physician. The main part of it that I like is physician do no harm. And it was adapted, as I adapted it many, many years ago, to meet our metaphysical interests. And so I'm going to ask that each of you answer I do at an appropriate time as I read this, and I ask the family and friends to bear with us because it is a little bit longer oath than the ministerial. However, it's an interesting oath, so I want those of you that are family and friends, and as you look at the doctoral graduates, if you have someone here that is a doctoral graduate, to what they are agreeing to. No one can force you to keep an oath. However, if you open yourself to God to assist you, God will keep that oath for you. You'll just be on spiritual automatic. First, I swear by the infinite mind of the universe that is God within and about me, and that by all the gods and goddesses and powers of good that be, all these things taking witness, that according to my God-given ability and judgment, I will in every way keep this my oath and covenant. Answer? I dedicate above all else in my life to lift others from lack of wholeness in their minds, bodies, and souls. Answer? I do. I will abstain from every voluntary act of injustice and corruption in the practice of my metaphysical art. Answer? I do. I swear that I will not take advantage of those who place their trust in me as their metaphysical doctor, nor take advantage of them due to their weaknesses in mind, body, or spirit, but rather rid them of their weaknesses, which is my chosen profession. Answer? I do. I will be compassionate to those who are broken of spirit, but will not overindulge them in sympathy to keep them weak. Rather, I will teach them of the strength and power that they have within themselves to resurrect their spirit and thus their lives. Answer? I do. I will discourage those who find comfort in glorifying me, glorifying instead the power within them that has made them whole, and encourage them to say to all that the power is within them to do likewise. Answer? I do. I shall share the knowledge of the power within by my metaphysical art. I am a practitioner of self-discovery and seek not my personal glory, but rather to glorify others within themselves. Answer?
I do.
I will hold in confidence the guarded secrets of those who bear their souls to me in private. I will never make their words public, except in passing to teach others by way of their experiences, but without identifying them in any way or in consultations with my colleagues in discussing their good, knowing that my colleagues likewise honor this sacred trust. Answer?
I do.
I shall nourish a sense of humor within myself as a part of my healing. I may bring a sense of lightness to the hearts of others, that we may laugh together at the foolishness of the mortal mind to better contrast and thus glorify the immortal mind within us all. Answer?
I do.
I swear to set aside personal pettiness and personal pride in my associations with my colleagues, that it may never take precedent over the time we have on this earth to be of service to others through our common metaphysical practices. Answer? I swear that if the spirit and intelligence of universal life grants me substance to provide me with the means to pursue this, my chosen profession, to the Spirit of life, I swear that I shall thank it every day of my life, that I have been able to be of service to others through my art, knowing well within myself that there is no greater way that I could be living my life. Answer? While I keep this oath inviolate and unbroken, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and my metaphysical art, forever honored by men, not for my personal recognition, but rather that I have caused them to recognize the power and the presence within themselves. Answer? But should I, by transgression, inviolate this oath, mine be the reverse. Answer? I swear this oath in my heart, where the intelligence of the universe, which is my God, forever knows my innermost thoughts. And so it is, and so it is. Thank you. Please be seated.